Hello everyone, here I have a little Eureka Model 7.1 mini vacuum cleaner and it's having some issues. It was dropped off the other day by a customer, so I'll be having a look. So first I'm just plugging it in and into the power, and then we'll be seeing what the issue is. With it plugged in, there's a little switch on the top. So when I flicked it, it does turn on, so it is getting power, so that's not an issue there. And when I put it all the way up to the top setting, it should make these little brushes spin, and they were not spinning. So the issue that I'm going to be fixing is this issue with the blades not spinning, and that setting is at the very top, so it should spin when it's at that setting, but it's not. To do this repair, you just need a star screwdriver, and there are two screws on the bottom, so just removing those. And there's actually the other hidden screw there as well that I'll be showing you. Those are the only three screws that you need to remove. But if there's some other electrical issue, there are also some screws on the side that you can remove along the handle and the back there. So with everything, all the screws off, I took off the little plastic cover, and then as I was trying to take it off, I realized that there was a hidden screw, as I mentioned, and there's this little cap that's covering the screw, so you can pry that cap off, and then you'll have access to the third screw, and then just removing that there, you'll have access to the little rotor. And then the top case pops off, and then we can look at all the circuitry in there. So you can see there's a little motor, there's a little belt. So I'm just taking off the rotor, and then I'm going to see if that motor is working. It could be an issue with the motor. So after I came on, I noticed it was spinning. So the issue is not the motor. And so my thinking was that it could be some resistance issue. So I'm more oiling the motor so that it has a little bit more power. So I'll oil it up, and I put everything back together to see if there's a friction issue. Because sometimes hair gets on that rotor there and it gungs up and all that, but it still wasn't working. So I put a little bit of oil on the rotor on the outside as well. Tried it came on and it still wasn't spinning. So that definitely didn't fix it. It's not a friction issue. And so after looking at it, I noticed that the little gear there was spinning freely. So it was a friction issue with the shaft of the motor and this little gear there. And so I put it on the other way to add more friction, and I put some glue on the end so that it would have a solid connection there, because it was this issue with being too loose on the motor shaft. And there we go, you can see it spinning now after reassembling. So that was the issue, and fixing that, just reversing there and putting a little bit of super glue would help as well. So I'm just putting everything back together, connecting everything, and put on the little duster case there, and we'll plug it in. You can see that we can turn it up my workbench here so that it's working. I hope this repair has been helpful, and if you enjoy electronics and you're interested in how to repair electronics, you can consider subscribing. So that's it for this one. It's lots of issues. This takes a little bit of time to open it up and just do a little bit of simple troubleshooting there. If you're interested in more repair videos, you can go to newsonselectronics.ca, and I'll see you guys in the next video.